Your Majesty. Planet-specific tactical moves are handled through Local Affairs Desk. What is available to you depends on planet type, location, and ruler of the planet. Tech Center is only available at your home planet. It is your gateway to research centers, military academy, and long-term investments. Upgrading technologies increase power, resilience, effectiveness, and robust income. Assassinations require an active spy. No tracks or loose ends are left behind. Same Federation assets are not immune to assassins. Undead commanders, as a direct result of their nature, are never exposed. They cannot be located, let alone be eliminated. A sabotage requires both an active spy and an active probe. Probes for locating the assets in orbit, and spies for the execution. No tracks or loose ends are left behind. Generally used for causing uprisings or pushing rebels out of a sector. But I am sure, you can think of many other uses too. Same Federation assets are not immune to a sabotage. Igniting an uprising is exactly how it sounds. It requires an active spy. You can also supply the locals with a commander if they do not have one. No tracks or loose ends are left behind. Same Federation planets are not immune to such external provocations. Counter-intel services are extremely effective while deployed. Counterintelligence units eliminate any active rebel spies and satellites immediately. While the service is available, no rebel spies or satellites can be activated on this planet. Same Federation assets are not immune to this service. Hunting satellites requires assets in orbit. Such assets are equipped with deep space radars to detect satellites and gates. Sector-wide sweeps for rebel satellites can be accomplished by scanners, which can be activated through Central Command. Same Federation assets are not immune to satellite hunting. Bribing local rulers for loyalty can be an effective mechanism. Loyal subjects do not uprise, and no peacekeepers are required on such planets. It can be utilized only in home sector. Leap gates create wormholes, facilitating long-range asset deployments. One end of the gate is always the home planet. Leap duration is fixed and 2 cycles independent of the distance. They can also be activated on planets of Federation members, or on void planets. Activation on a void planet is more expensive by nature. You can only shield planets you rule. Void planets cannot be shielded. When shielded, the planet cannot be a warp target, but current warps into the planet cannot be avoided. Shields protect planets against most of the hostile activities, including uprisings, but again, current mobilizations towards an uprising cannot be avoided. Nuke Deterrence is an anti-piracy precaution. If the planet is lost to rebels after a battle, it will detonate and lay waste to a sizable sum. It can also be used in booby trap settings. Nukes cannot be detected by radars. They are strictly passive in terms of radio frequencies and relatively small in physical size. Handovers are tools for inter-Federation diplomacy. Planets can be handed over to other Federation members, with a presence in this galaxy. It is generally used for after-battle distribution of spoils, and organizing Federation presence in sectors. Abandoning a planet requires having no assets in orbit. It is generally used for clearing tracks, and avoiding potential retaliations against the pirating ruler. After recycling the debris left of the victims, invaders move on and leave the planet broken. Rule of the planet is reverted to indigenous population. Mineral exploration is a risky venture. It is a very radioactive procedure, and is only allowed on void planets. After each search for minerals, a cooldown period is required for the next run. It is told that, going all in, can be far more rewarding. This is the end of the briefing on local affairs. I hope that it helped you grasp more on what's at hand.